Welcome, SoaringHammer.com, 4fifth.com, Cynthia here, along with Little Daddy, little daughter. Okay, anyway, gonna do a couple updates for you real fast. We're going to boost the Iron Man, and we're also gonna cover Big Daddy.
Little sis,
Little
babe.
sis.
Isn't that what she really is?
That she is sissy, so little sister.
But in the game, isn't it little sister?
Yeah. Anyway, what you see me wearing now, some hockey pads. This is going to be the template. We're going to put some leather over it and build it up a little bit. It's going to be the template for the undergarment, the leather undergarment for the padding for the Big Daddy helmet. Show you all what it looks like when it's worn. Okay, there you go. So this will be all leather, all throughout here, all brown leather, and it will be the actual padding for the Big Daddy. So that much closer to getting the suit done. Now, onward. Now we're going over to the booster. The booster is about 90% done. The only thing I have left to do is cast the helmet and redo the detail on the helmet. The new boots are done, the new shins are done, the new thighs are done, the full cod's done, the new gloves, the new gauntlets, the new shoulders, which aren't strapped up, but hey, there we go. Let me sit up like this. And new backpack and chest plate. Now, I don't know if the backpack and chest plate are a lot smaller than my last ones. That's a big difference in this suit. The rest of the suit is the same molds. Chest plate and backpack are different. They're actually...
Get your hand out of the frame.
Yeah. They're actually a lot smaller, so I have a lot more movement in my arms. Also, the helmet is not done, but we're going to redetail the helmet as well. And then the new Busa will be complete. Take into consideration that this needs to be worn instead of being on a mannequin. Alright, on with the body count here. We're going to go and show you the chest plate. I want to come underneath the light maybe a little bit. Does that help you out some? What I want to discuss about this, I actually did a little bit of custom work with these brackets up here. I noticed that most of these chest plates don't come with this bracket. And if you do pep them, they have to be done with the neck seal. Okay? And what I did is I made the generic shape, and then I molded the generic shape. So I only had to use one mold. And what I did is, as I pull them out and they're green, the plastic's still soft, I put this portion, this upper portion, I'll flip it if I have to, and I'll put this upper portion over a pen, which gives it that bend. Okay? And then I put little tiny holes in, and I put these little tiny leather rivets into it, and there you go. I do produce these. If anybody wants to get a couple of these off me, they do fit this chest plate.
Push the button.
Okay, onward, some more. I want to discuss the gloves / gauntlets. The gauntlets that I've gotten from Sideways, Josh, I like them. And one thing we did as an addition to them, since we're going with the Mark II, we're going with the silver gloves and metal gloves, but also I had to add the hand plate on. But instead of adding to the glove, I like it better on the gauntlet. So I have better range of motion for the hand itself, rather than if this was fastened to the glove, you'd be smacking it off the gauntlet all the time. Okay? So what I did is just made it up. It's all scratch built, and then you got the gloves. The gloves aren't perfect, but they do give it decent. I think it's a decent Iron Man look. And okay, and so I like it. But that's what's going to happen for the gauntlet / glove. Okay. Now, Chris Sigma LS had given me some of these. They're Sylvania, made by Sylvania. They are Golden Dragons. They're motion sensor night lights, and they come with a metallic or white or black lens. So you have to pop the lens off, and you can make a clear lens for it. You can mount it to your gloves, and they're motion sensor. So a little flick of your finger in front. The only downfall about this, Chris, is awesome, but we found something actually a little bit better. So if you need these back, let me know. Because the motion sensor, when you're moving your hands around and talking to people, you'll be setting it off. Brittany went down and she found these Sylvania dimmable lights. They're a little bit smaller, which fits the hand a little bit better. Okay? And what I like about them too is they're a push. So that way, you don't have to worry about a motion sensor setting them off. I still gotta move my fingers anyway like a motion sensor. Okay? Slow push and they are on. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna mount them to, they have Velcro on the back. I put Velcro on the glove, mount it to the glove. And I also take a piece of elastic and hot glue it to each side, run it around, put a little slit underneath this piece, and run it through and around the glove and be firmly attached to the glove. So that's the update on the little fire shooter thingy-bobbers, the gloves, and the updated gauntlets. And next I want to go into the Iron Man helmet. I got my LED cards in today, but I have to work on getting the toggle switch set up and getting that all set up. Tim Econ, Mr. Tim Wynn, good friend of mine, used his method of using the bend, they're like sliding brackets, okay? And they work perfect because they'll actually pop the visor out and then the visor pops up into place and stays up in place. All done on this hinge. Very easy to install. You don't have to be a genius. The next thing is to design a pulley system where I can do it without having to manually lift it up and put it back down. Instead of using foamies here, where normally people use foamies to blacken that in where the gaps and stuff are, I used visor from Welding Visor, and it also helps it pop all down into place. I will put the LED cards probably in tomorrow, and it fits exactly perfect with no padding because the hinges sit on my temples. So if I can find a way to do all that manually, then I'll do it manually. We have a couple methods we might be trying out, but if not, we'll try to get motorized. I don't know. But there's a little bit of an alignment issue. So far, but I think it's doing really well. So that's my update. Tim 1, Halo 1, Tim, I have some stuff sent out to you for the boots, sending some boots, Iron Man boots. Josh, sometime hopefully this week, I will send out your packages so we can get the thighs fine. It's close to being finished. Big Daddy's getting closer. Moose is getting real close. Predator probably the longest.
Thank Chris for his furniture.
Thank you, Chris, for the desk and the furniture that you got for me. Appreciate that.
We're using it.
Yeah, we're using it. So, it's Ithaca, Stormy, Selena, and Brittany from StormyHammer.com, forfeit.com. Remember, if we can do it,
So can you. Deuces.